Hey guys, Nick here. So the other day I bought one of these IKEA wireless charging things and I didn't realize that I grabbed the one that's supposed to go into a desk. So you're supposed to cut a hole and then drop it in, but I just wanted the table top one that just sits on the top. So today we're gonna remedy that by making a leather base for this thing. So let's do it. Okay, so this should be a super quick project. Shouldn't really take any longer than 5 minutes. So what I'm gonna do is I have some scrap leather here. This is an Austin double shoulder. It's a pretty thick hide. That way it can kind of line up with the edge more of the charger. So just take your strip, make sure it's even width. So I chose 3/4 of an inch because I still want it to be a relatively low to the table charger. So take your strip, just wrap it around your charger, around the edge. So make sure you're sitting on that edge there like so. And then make sure it's nice and tight when it's wrapped around there. And then take your awl and mark where those two pieces meet. And that's how you're gonna get how long you need this piece to be. So I'll set that aside for now. There's our mark. So take your thing here, take an X-Acto knife, and just cut right through this thing. All right, there's our piece. So now what I'm gonna do is I want to have some stitching showing. So when this thing goes together, you'll see the stitches. So, and I want the stitches to be about 1/4 of an inch wide. So I took my little calipers here and I measured them to about 1/8 of an inch, a little over 1/8 of an inch. So I'm gonna mark each end with that. And then I'm gonna take my ruler here so I get nice equal measurements. And I'm gonna mark 1/8 of an inch from the top because I want the first one to start close to the top, and then the second one, or the last one, I want to be close to the bottom. So I'll mark 1/8 of an inch from the bottom, and then just split the difference, which is, 1/4 of an inch. Do the same thing to the other side. Okay, so now that we've done that, we're gonna take our rotary hole punch tool and put it on the smallest setting and punch these holes out. Okay, so then you're gonna take your needles and thread, which I already have set up here, and we are just going to stitch these together. There we go. And there's the stitches. So tie these off. What I do is just a simple double knot. Could probably even get away with the one, but I just like to do 2. Snip off the excess. Mount your threads. And there you go. But before we finish this, we need a way for the cord to pass underneath of it. So get back out your rotary hole punch tool. And I'm gonna circle it over to the biggest. Let's do the biggest hole. And then what I'm gonna do is, because I want the stitching to be kind of on the front of the charger, so this is the cord, so I consider it the back, so that'll be the front, like that. So I want to put a hole on the very edge of just the back. So just like that. Now we've got a little passage for our cord to pass under. We take this and we pass it over that way so that way the hole is facing the cord. Pull it under, line up the stitching on the front, pull it around, and there we go. Cord has somewhere to pass through on the back side, and there is your leather base for your wireless phone charger.